All right, we're live. Hey, hello, this is Santiago Zapata, and today we will continue the development of OpenArthurianX6. Um, Yesterday we were left with like a final task to finish Milestone 7. Again, if you want to know more about the project, you can check openarthurian.com. This is a project to create an engine uh, so that people can create games similar to Ultima 6, but in modern machines and improved and easier to use, more accessible. Anyways, the website openarthurian.com. Here it is, and we have a milestone plan. We're working on milestone 7, and all that is left is this: talking with a party member and being able to ask him to join or leave. And actually, yesterday we were pretty close to finishing this, but we stumbled upon a bug that was preventing the conversations from working properly. Basically, what I'm seeing here is that when you talk with someone, it's skipping the first dialogue option, right? So, for example, here, if we talk with this guy, it's skipping the first dialogue option, and in this case, it's causing that to make us leave the conversation immediately, and that's not good. So yeah, I think the scope for this stream, more than fixing the or finishing the actual milestone development, will be fixing this bug. If we fix this bug, then we will be very close to finishing the milestone. It will be very easy to just add the option to leave the party because actually we'll really have that. We already have function for that. So yeah, if we see here in the NPC's definition, uh, the problem is this. So in this case, this is the definition for Aiolo, which is this guy that we were trying to talk with. Um, and yeah, so what we want is that that option, the dialogue option, that first dialogue option is not skipped. Um, so actually, oh, I removed the breakpoint. Not sure what happened there because it was there when we first entered. Anyways, um, we need to see what's happening here. So we're going to check this breakpoint and see how many times is it being called. So yeah, it's being called like once. Hmm. That's interesting because I thought that maybe when I hit enter, uh, this should not be happening. We also, yesterday we were tracking down this bug, and it seemed that it was caused by the way that we are currently handling out input, keyboard input. It's a bit weird. Uh, so yeah, we can see here, this is the handler for the dialogues. And if we check the code, that's on the player state machine. So this is inside the update function, which happens every frame. If the player state machine is dialog, then we go this way, which is okay. I mean, it's okay. But the problem is that it's keeping this key. And I mean, it should not do that because we use enter to select who we were talking with. Uh, but that happened when we were in the world mode. And actually, let's check that. Let's check this transition, right? Basically, it's happening here. No, not. No, this is weird. So let's track the point where we transition to this state. Again, what's the name of the state? This. How do we transition to dialogue? This happens when we call start dialog. Okay. And how does that happen? And by the way, I'm using like a textual search because the way that this JavaScript project is built, it makes it very hard for Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code to find references. Anyways, well, this is titled Start Dialog. This stream is probably not going to be very fun like other ones, just because bug hunting is not always fun, I guess, but someone has to do it. So, anyways, so we have this in the mob class. We have 2 points where the dialog is started, and I believe this is the one we care about. Yes, bug hunting time. Kane SD. Hi, guy. Hi, how are you? Um, all right. Talk with mob. Talk with mob. Talk command. So, oh, this is hell. I think the problem is that the select position function uses oh my god, the action callback thing. uh, and the action callback thing in some way, I mean, when it's invoked, when is it being invoked? Thank you. Kane, is that the right way to pronounce that? If it's not, I'm sorry. Action callback. Damn. Cancel action. This is a hard bug. A hard bug to tackle. Not sure when it was introduced. It's very hard to know, I mean, with the entire history of the project. God. So let's do something. Let's put our breakpoint here, not that deep, just a little bit higher. Like here, talk command, yeah. Let's put that breakpoint here. And see what's going on. So yeah, talk command, the position was selected, and then we start the conversation. Reset state. Reset state, I believe it works like a stack, so it puts the state. So we can resume like the normal world state afterwards. Talk with mob. So why are you sending this input? The key code. So maybe we should reset this someplace, I mean, because let's do that again and again and again. Whenever we talk with this guy, we hit enter to confirm the talk command, and then that enter is still here. This is enter probably. 13, yeah, 13 is the key code for enter. And this is happening in the update dialog action. Yeah, I mean, having the entire in key, that's like QBasic. Uh, and actually, let me see, I think we had an in key function. Yeah. Maybe we should use that one instead of, well, that's the one that, okay, maybe we should just use this function. Hi, Golden Flame. So Golden Flame is going to try to get some work done. Good luck. I hope you can advance a lot in your game. Let's do this. We can do it. All right. Yeah, I think this should probably fix it. Let's check something here. So this key object, is it down key? That is down. Is true. Well, actually, this is like redoing this on logic. Key down, and key repeats. So yeah, using the in key function, while it will be better, more organized, it's going to be the same. So where should we reset that? Because this is something ours. I mean, this last key thing is something from us. We are just manually. Oh no, we are not. We are just using the Phaser's keyboard handler. Ah, God. Okay. Last key. I think what we can do is change it so that this is not, the dialog option doesn't use this. Last key, well, actually, as I mentioned in last stream, this to do is directly related to that. So that we don't use don't use the last key in the update cycle, but rather have this be a listener, because this is completely, I mean, this is more for like actions that require the user to keep a key pressed, like if you're in a ship, in a space shooter or in a shooter, and yeah, so every frame you need to see if a key is pressed, but that's not the case here. We just need to detect a key press, like in the key went up and down. So that has nothing to do with like detecting on every update cycle if a key is pressed. That's, yeah, we don't need that. Maybe that's what repeats does. Like making sure, maybe this is like a counter that is increased on every frame. I don't know. Hmm. But yeah, this is not a simple refactor. I mean, the entire callback system that is in place for this is hell. I don't want to redo that. So what should we do? A bit lost here. I don't know. I think this is the first time that I'm streaming and I kind of stumble upon these kind of things. But this is part of the development. Things are not always straightforward, I guess. So yeah, this may be a little bit awkward, but you will see me struggle with this. Update dialog action happens every frame. So what about the transition to dialog? When does this happen? So this talk command is happening on the update world action. Oh, but this is happening in a promise chain, like a untied, independent promise chain. But why? Okay, I wanted this to be like casing. So update world action, I guess, is part of this. But since it's an async thing, it happens, I mean, execution continues here. So again, update world action. And the key code is in key. So how can it be both? Oh no, it's not being. What? Okay. Now, so a previous run through this update world action caused this to happen. But this is a callback that happens after you select the position. That is when you press enter. At the same time, this update cycle is still happening. Not not that one, not this one, but this one. So when you confirm, when you hit enter to confirm um, the position where you want to talk, the same thing. I think the problem is that whatever launches this promise resolution, uh, it's probably a listener, like a key listener. It doesn't have anything to do with the update cycle, so that's why it's duplicate. So maybe what I gotta do is reset that from that listener, but that's like a bit artificial because it's like going into how Phaser's listener works. Hmm. Update dialog action. The alternative to this is doing the refactor. But I'm scared, scared to do that. Especially because this code was made by Camilo for the dialog system, and it's like a very, very specific. I mean, this controls the entire dialogues when you're talking with people of that window. Um, the input there, also the caret that is displayed there. Yeah, I think we just gotta like skip this for a single frame, and we would be great. Let's try something. Let's try something crazy here. So we would like to skip to only update dialog action, like the frame after we have transitioned to the to the state. Wonder if that would be enough, but it's worth trying, I guess. Um, so I don't know. If just transitioned, then return to dialog, and we will reset this. So when the transition happens, And when was that? Let's check again here in our references. Here? No, not here. Here. When the transition happens, we do something like text machine, just transition to dialog. It's true. But how do we let it know that a frame has gone by? One way to do that would be, I mean, this is like a very ugly hack. I hate this, but maybe just to have an idea of a solution for this, update dialog action. So we're going to do this. So after this frame has gone by, we set it to false. Let's just try and see if it works. I'm not very sure about it, but for trying. Talk command, update dialog action was still called. What? No, okay. Okay, it may still work. Hold on. Where was it? Here. It may still work. Don't lose your hopes. Talk command. Yeah, my friend. No, it didn't really work. Or did it? 13. Is it down? It's down, but three? Three repeats? What? It's probably going to kind of work, but not the way I expected. This is so inefficient. It's like it's stuck. Well, it kind of worked. Ah, okay. Oops. Remove this breakpoint. It kind of worked, but it's ugly. It's pretty ugly. But I need to press enter twice now for some reason, which is weird because that flag is only set once. Let's see again what's going on. Let's remove this breakpoint and see how it behaves like naturally. Yeah, so it's I have to double type enter now. It's ignoring ignoring the first key press. No, it's not. No, it's working fine. Well, it's ugly. What should I do? Should I leave it like this? If I was like a popular streamer, I would now ask my audience, like, what do you think, guys? Should we leave it like this or not? Alas, I'm not, so I can just decide what to do. Um, I, okay. So it's not working now. No, this is like randomly working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. If I leave it pressed, it doesn't. It does work sometimes. Nah, this is not a good solution. It's relying like in that repeat count, I believe. So it's like random. Yeah, so that kind of is an approach. We are like approaching a solution, but it was still extremely hackish. I will not have left it like that. Um, wow, I don't recall having a bug like this in a while. Because yeah, it's related not to the game logic, but to the way that we're handling keyboard events. Um, so we're going to do something different. We are going to do something, an additional check here, right? We're going to check if we are ready to. This is such a bad idea to put this here in the update cycle. If input dialog callback is null, where else is this being used? Let's do the refactor. What the hell? I mean, input dialog callback. Mm-hmm. So this thing should be called when we press enter and we are in the correct state. I'm going to remove this from here. This, this is something we should have done a long time ago. Long time ago. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we already have some handles somewhere for enter. I hope that, I mean, definitely there's gotta be some handler for enter, like a proper handler. So let's see here. Call a function when pressing enter instead of allowing normal input. Enter key. Okay, so here they are. Add key, enter, listen action. I'm going to do this. I'm going to add an additional handler for enter and down, and it's going to call what is listen action? If there's an action callback, do it. If there's a direction callback, do it. And maybe if we are on the correct state and there's an input callback, input dialog callback, and we are in the state that handles it, which is what the player state machine dialog state. So if we are in the state, the current state is dialog, right? Then call it like this. Yeah. Instead of doing that like inside the update cycle, I believe that makes sense. Let's see if I completely destroy the dialog system. Hopefully not. Fuck with this guy. Goodbye. Well, what happened there? It's like it was like almost. Let's do some more breakpoint setting. Hopefully it picked the change. Or hopefully not. Well, it did pick the change, but it still has this. Let's remove that. It was a bad idea anyways. Yeah, but still, that one. But I mean, even if it doesn't help directly, it will give us probably more control over stuff. Okay. Oh wait. Oh. There's still hope. There's still hope because I just put like a double handler there. We don't need that because I was going to add like an additional handler, but we can reuse the same, I believe. So the same one that was already there in place. Talk with this guy didn't work. Didn't work. Did not work. So let's put a breakpoint here and let's make sure that it picked the changes. Listen action is only once. Okay, so that was not the problem. Why are you calling it? Oh, we are not calling it. Uh, what? What else is calling that? That's surprising. It's like something else is causing the first option to go away. That's surprising. What the hell? At least I'm not alone, and Golden Flame's also trying to fix a weird bug. I hope yours is simpler or easier to find than mine. um, Alright. What the hell? Now I am confused because what else is calling this? Yeah, I believe we. What else can be causing the messages to advance? I thought the only part where that was happening was here. So this is where we have the breakpoint. This is commented out now. Something else is causing the uh, the dialogue to go forward, and I hate that. We have Yulo tomorrow. Hi Yulo tomorrow. How's it going? You are not doing great today, but we will succeed. I know that. We still have 30 minutes. I'm going to remove this from here, and I'm going to check what else causing. Show next dialog piece. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint there. So we talk with this guy. This is good. I mean, we're displaying the first one. Okay. Now, why are we displaying the next one? Send input is being called with the byline again. But what? Okay. So there's another enter here. I had missed it. This should also not be done in this update cycle, I believe. Let's try moving that away from here too. So that's happening here in this same file. Probably some lines below. No, where is that happening? In the player state machine. We're going to remove that from here. God. So if it's enter, this is a separate thing. So let's change, move stuff around a little bit here. So if it's enter and we are in this state, that's actually like a better way to control that instead of just checking every frame. Still may not be like the most optimal way, but we're just trying to make this thing work. Yeah, Yulo, we are trying to fix like a bug that is preventing us from uh, completing Milestone 7. Just a problem with the dialogue. So whenever you enter a dialogue, it's like fast forwarding, um, if you press enter twice, um, and that's causing some conversations to end preemptively. So yeah, we're fixing that. Hopefully we will be able to do that in this stream. So if there's an input callback to this, and then let's do this here, and let's remove that from the other part. See how that works. It worked! Oh, so it seems me and Golden Flame fixed our bugs at the same time. Should I don't know, maybe let's confirm. I'm going to remove the breakpoints from here and just try to use it. Oh, crap. Again without the breakpoint, because yeah, these breakpoints sometimes affect like the normal keyboard flow. Seems to be working. Oh, something happened here. Okay, this is the chat. So yeah, we're on a good track. We're on a good track now. It just seems that this was called when there was no longer a chat, right? And why would that happen? Key down, process key down, on down dispatch. This is just calling this action. We are using the event bus to send the send input event, right? This dot input dialog. Okay, let's book that again. We're on a good track. There is hope. There is hope. This is working perfectly. You can ask him stuff, and here, for example, name. Okay. Um, job. Job. But just enter. Just enter means empty, and that's fine. But then we are still in that state, and we're using enter. But now there is no input dialog because the chat is done already. And in the previous way that it worked, the previous implementation, here, not here, but here. It did not call this because of, I don't know why it will not call it. I mean, there's nothing preventing this from happening. Huh. I mean, we're still on the dialog state machine because else it would not have gone through that uh, update. So I don't know. Maybe the error was already there. I don't think it's blocking the game. Uh, maybe it was being a silent error. I mean, I can continue like playing. No, not a new game. Journey onward. If I say bye, well, yeah, that's not an issue. The problem is here, because we are still on the dialogue state, but there's no chat anymore because it's cleaned somewhere. I mean, this conversation is over, so it was already cleaned here. No, not here. Here. When the dialogue ends. So, but we still want it to close. Okay. I know what was happening. Okay. So yeah, what's happening here is that the callback had a return clause. So when this was happening, the other one will not happen, and we can replicate that here in the thing with a simple else here that should do it. Great, it worked. So now I will accept the high five from Golden Flame. Yeah, I think that refactor was long overdue. I will clean up a little bit here just to commit the change. I don't think we could have damaged or created a bug anywhere else, but I will make sure. I will make sure by creating a new game. And well, actually, I need to set the level. Yeah, let's check the first level. The first level was here in the what's the name of? Okay, here it is. Forest one. Yeah, let's set this back to Forest one, and I don't want to have to change this afterwards. Yeah, but it's better to check. It's better to check. So I'm going to just stash this. I don't want to stash this. Let's do like a artificial stash and save this. No, let's not save it. Let's roll this back and then let's rebuild. And see how it works here. Just want to make sure we're not breaking anything. So, okay, and then there's this other dialog. Let's confirm if it works fine. Yeah, it worked fine. Hopefully we will not see any error rise from somewhere in the future. Let's restore this stash. Where's my stash? Here. Put it here. Well, crap. It kind of decided to auto format and make my life bad. We're going to manually have to restart it. Yeah. So just change the map name. No, okay. Map name to Iolo and add this guy to the party, I believe, to the initial party. Yeah, we want to start with Shamino here. Okay. Okay. Let's just make sure that we did not break anything here, and we can start a new game at Iolo's hat, which is better for our testing purposes now. Yeah, it works fine. And we can also journey onward. Okay. Yeah, let's commit the fix. So this is not the fix. None of this is the fix. So here, this is not the fix. This is the new thing to leave the party. We are going to commit that separately. This is also not the fix. No. This is the fix. So this is a refactor to handle enter key presses with a listener instead of doing it in as part of the update loop. So this goes away, and this goes away too. And this doesn't go away. Okay, refactor to handle enter key presses on dialog state with a listener instead. Well, it's not a listener, it's like an event handler, I believe. I don't know. Instead of update cycle. And well, we have 13 minutes. Can we do it in 13 minutes? Are we bad enough? I don't know. Am I bad enough to do this in 13 minutes? I'm going to try. I'm going to try at least. So actually, this change is not needed. So let's see. So we have a message type here, lib party. Let's try adding that to Iolo. So it's a bit hard to work here because of the I just increased the font size so it's readable in the stream, but yeah, to my expense. So Ayala, we are going to have him in this variant. So let's see. Ayala dialog. For some reason it's like there. And then he has some keys, including the greeting, German friend, name, join. Okay, so we're going to add another one for lib. And then what should he say? I don't know. Oh, well, I don't know if YOLO tomorrow is still around. I will just add something like, why? I need some bread. Whatever. So, and then the type of this dialogue is going to be lib party. And then we need, I think the dialogues that have types have probably some way to define the actual text of the dialogue. Type. Yeah, text. Yeah, I think that's it. Text, okay. Let's see how that works. Text. Why? I need some bread. I cannot make my own bread, Avatar. Make some bread for me. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that works. So leave party. Okay. Um, let's see if that works. If that works, we will be very, very close to finishing Milestone 7, even if we had to fight this bug for the entire stream, but I knew that we could do it. Oh, so it seems that we still have some issues with the resolution of the stream. I thought that maybe I had fixed them with the does it look good right now? I thought that I had changed the resolution of the virtual camera for an OBS. Um, it seems that it didn't work. If it didn't work, then maybe I will switch out of StreamYard, because probably if the solution I did didn't work, then uh, they are asking me to pay more to up the stream quality, and I don't think I will do that. I don't know. I'll check into that later because we have a milestone to finish. Okay, so did we build? Let's see. And then let's ask him to leave. Leave us. Well, he left. He disappeared from the party. He's no longer in the party. But I didn't see, I mean, the message didn't happen. He will probably no longer follow us. So it kind of worked. It kind of worked, but kind of it doesn't. It's not enough. Uh, so yeah, I wonder why the message didn't appear. Um, hmm. So probably it's because of the type. So lib party here in the dialogs. It's just emitting the okay, yeah. We need to display the message. That's just it. That's just it. If there's no type, then it's an event. So the type is sleep party. This I don't like this. Why are we doing it like this? I don't know why this switch K clause is just not also covering these types. I don't know. That's a bit weird. Um, okay, so because this one's break. Okay, this one's break. Um, hmm, why do they break? At least I don't believe lib party should break. We should continue and display the lines. So let's do something for now. Let's take this away from here and add it to this thing. Um, let's see how that works. Yeah, it's weird because I believe the default by default it should set the oh wait actually okay the name. So when you're talking with someone like this, yeah, it doesn't show. No, it does show. It should still display the name of who you're talking with, but that should come by default. Anyways, let's try this. Let's just put that here like this and see how it works. By the way, Manuel, if you're still watching, can you please check and see if you see the same pixelation issues in the Twitch? because yeah, I don't know. We want to make sure that the problem is not a Facebook Live thing or an integration between StreamYard and Facebook Live. The Twitch is twitch.com// for interactive. Um, no, twitch.tv/ for interactive. It's also blurry. Okay. Right. Yeah, I will check into that for next stream. I mean, is it unreadable even here in the IDE, or just when I am debugging in the browser? I'm curious about that. Okay, let's see. Also, oh, okay. Yeah, I will need to check and just use some diagnostics program to see like what's the current resolution that is being output by OBS virtual camera. I thought that I had it fixed to 1920 by 1080, which is HD, which should be enough, but doesn't seem to be working. Anyways, YOLO, leave us. Leave. Why? I need some bread. Okay, so it worked. Uh, but we need to have him join us. Um, and that's not currently working because that join option that he currently has is very fake. Yeah, join. It needs something like this actually, and we need to remove. So milestone 2, this message is so outdated. We are already in milestone 7, so let's change this to milestone 8. Yeah, because right now that join thing is here. And we also need some control to prevent like double joins. And I mean, we need to be able to check some flags. And probably some special flags because we don't want to like set a game flag um, for each uh, party member that joins. So yeah, that probably we will not be making that today, but at least let's add that thing here. So it's a join party with this text. We will like for now for this stream we are going to like manually control and don't mess up with the flow stuff. Let's just see what happens. So I'm going to create a new game so that he can join the party again. Let's save here and let's talk with him. So now when we ask him to join, now he will. Did we remove the auto join? Did I remove the auto join? No, I didn't. I'm going to remove this auto join, and we are going to manually ask him to join. Probably the text will not be displayed because of the same issues that we have with this. Yeah, I think I will create something different, like auto join party here, and then a separate one to join party. And then auto join should probably, I mean, all the join operations should be checking if the player is not already part of the party. And then we can like, yeah, join party. Okay, let's see if that works. Join. That's good. Join us. Yes, please join me. Okay, he joined. And if I ask him to join again, he will be duplicated, of course. But that's something that we are going to fix the next streaming, which is probably going to be the last one for Milestone 7. And I think overall we did good today. I I was pretty uncertain about that bug, but I'm glad that we managed to fix it. So that's it for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.